Who should Manny Pacquiao fight next? Manny Pacquiao with 62 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, 39 knockout wins, is not WBA world champion anymore. He was stripped of the belt due to inactivity, and your Dennis Ugas, who's 26 with 4 losses and 12 KOs, was promoted to the WBA super champion. Pacquiao's last fight came when he fought Keith Thurman, who was with 29 wins, 1 loss, and 22 knockouts. Okay, uh, and in July of 2019. That is a long time to be inactive for, and the pandemic has impacted upon a lot of people's schedules. So, what can Manny Pacquiao do now? A man that's not a man that is not ranked in the top 15 by the WBO, WBA, WBC, or IBF is only ranked at number 3 by the Ring magazine. Manny Pacquiao will be Manny Pacquiao, being the bona fide star that he is, has a plethora of options for his next fight. So these options are as follows: your your Dinas Ugas, Errol Spence Jr., Terence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, Kell Brook, Amir Khan, or he might as well just retire. Your Dinas Ugas is the WBA champion and would be the perfect fight for Pacquiao if he wants to try and conquer the division. Ugas is looking ahead to a potential unification bout with Errol Spence Jr., who has 27 wins, 0 losses, with 21 knockout wins. But if Pacquiao decides he wants to come back and he wants his WBA title back, then it would be hard for Ugas to turn down, both from a financial perspective and the perspective that this would be Yuga's biggest fight so far in his career. Errol Spence Jr. would also be a great fight for Pacquiao, but Errol Spence Jr. would actually be a good fight for Pacquiao. Now, Albi is a very challenging one. This fight would be great for both fighters. It gives Pacquiao a chance to become unified world champion again, and it gives Spence a chance to have Pacquiao's name on his record. Spence, who showed little to no sign of ring rust in his combat fight, has been vocal about his desire to fight Pacquiao. If Spence were to beat Pacquiao, then it would leave only one opponent who people want Spence to face, which brings us to Terence Crawford, 37 wins, 0 losses, 28 knockout wins, who, alongside Spence and Pacquiao, is one of the top welterweights today. This would be a perfect fight for Crawford, as he will get a chance to have a very big name on his record. Currently, he needs the Pacquiao fight more than Spence does. A troubled relationship with his promoter Bob Arum left both promoter and fighter discontent, but maybe if Crawford was to actually get the fight with Pacquiao and then beat him, it would give him attention. Many would argue he deserves this fight. It would be good for Pacquiao as well as it would then leave him open to a unification clash with Spence. If he were to win, and the hype for that fight, it would be very high if Pacquiao were to show that he still has it. Keith Thurman has been very vocal about wanting to fight Pacquiao again, as he feels he would win this time. Thurman was very confident he would knock out Pacquiao out the first time they fought, and would probably echo the same sentiment if they were to fight again. For Pacquiao, it would be an exciting comeback fight, but that's about it. Sean Porter with 31 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 17 knockout wins, has been left in the midst of this welterweight division. Offers for him to fight Crawford have been deemed too low, and that would that would be a great fight for Porter and Crawford, a fight with Pacquiao would be excellent if Porter is not able to get a title shot soon. Fight would be a full amount of fireworks, with both men trading shots in what would be a fight of the year contender. The fight with Pacquiao would also give Porter the financial rewards he wants. Porter is not a champion, so there would be less for Pacquiao to gain from fighting Porter, but it would drum up in interest for a potential title shot after. Okay, let's talk about Mikey Garcia here. 40 wins, 1 loss to Errol Spence Jr. with 30 knockout wins. Would not be deemed a good fight. Like, maybe as a comeback fight, but with the weight Mike he has put on ever since his last fight, it would not do much for Pacquiao except boost him to top 5 position into the boxing organizations. Amir Khan, 34 wins, 5 losses, 21 knockouts. And Kell Brook, 39 wins, 3 losses, 27 knockout wins. Would really not do much for Pacquiao. Khan and Brook are past their primes, and this would be a money fight for them. Pacquiao would stand and to lose more than he would gain. Brook and Khan would be better off fighting each other. Finally, retirement. If Pacquiao were to retire today, he deserves a champion in 4 different decades. It is something that only a true great could do. If Pacquiao decides he wants to hang up the gloves with his last performance being the one against Keith Thurman, then it would be fitting for him. As always, put your reactions in the comments. As always, I'm the Fight Talk, and I am out.